a night. Shrouded in fog and mist, one can only wonder, is it the end of an era or the beginning of another Super Bowl run for Tom Brady and the Patriots? About to take on the upstart and fast-closing Tennessee Titans, led by quarterback Ryan Tannehill. And it's coming up next on CBS.
Wild Card Weekend in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Wait a minute. Wild Card Weekend in Foxborough? We haven't seen this in 10 years. And it certainly wasn't expected.
Fitzpatrick fires.
Touchdown Miami with 24 seconds left.
That wasn't a familiar scene. And this isn't a familiar script. But the motivation remains the same. Prove all the doubters wrong once again.
The dynasty continues.
6 Super Bowl championships.
But doubts have also been the fuel for this year's Tennessee Titans, a team that turned their season over to a once-forgotten quarterback who rejuvenated a roster full of emerging stars.
Henry goes all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown Titans.
Not to mention a coach who just might have the recipe to knocking off some of his old friends. We're not where we expected to be. We're not with the teams we expected to see. So what kind of surprises might be in store next? It's Wild Card Weekend. Yes, right here in Foxborough.
I was made for this. I was made for this.
Patriots take the field on Wild Card Weekend for the first time in 10 years. Getting set to take on the Tennessee Titans. And hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson, Jay Feely down on the sideline as well. Gene Steratore up here in the booth with us. The playoffs off to a thrilling start with Houston's overtime victory against Buffalo. And take a look at the brackets on the AFC side, if you will. If New England wins tonight, the Patriots would travel to Kansas City, sending Houston to Baltimore. However, if it's a Tennessee win here, it'll be the Titans at the Ravens, and Houston would take on Kansas City at Arrowhead next Sunday. Let me bring in Tony, and let's just be right out there at the beginning, talking about last week, going into Week 17. No one could have ever imagined that the Patriots, with a win, getting a bye, would lose against Miami and be playing here tonight.
Nobody. And when you say nobody, I mean nobody. A meaningful game at the end of the year to get into a position to get a bye in the 1 and 2 seed. This is a New England team. It's different. You can feel it. This could be the end. We don't know for sure. Tonight, everyone expects them to win. I don't think it's going to end like this, but it could, and you could be watching it tonight. You never know.
Tom Brady took a lot of the blame. He blamed himself for the loss against the Dolphins last Sunday, and it's been a struggle for the entire Patriot offense this season.
Well, it has, and this reminds me right now that Tom Brady didn't play his best game last week. I think you're going to see him turn it up a notch. He has the ability to basically take it, and when I say that, I mean he's going to stand in that pocket and take it over and over again when the game matters. In the clutchest moments he's done it his whole life. It's time. That time of the year for him. I think you're going to see the best version of Tom Brady tonight.
Of course, the Patriots defense has really led the way this season, leading the league in so many categories. Here you see 4 of them, and they'll be looking for that kind of action tonight from them.
This is going to be like the early 2000s. They need to win the Super Bowl. They have little margin for error on offense. This team right here, this defense, that's who has to carry them through if they're going to get to the Super Bowl.
And Ryan Tannehill, what a story for him.
Well, yeah. Bill Belichick's going against him tonight, Jim. That's going to be tough on him. And I tell you, is there a tougher game for Tannehill than going in here?
He's never won here. They did win 4 times down in Miami, so it's a familiar opponent. And, of course, Tannehill's had the beneficiary of the league's leading back in Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he has, and that's why Tannehill's come on this year, because he has the #1 back in the league rushing, and this opens everything up, throws it downfield. Derrick Henry today has to get over 100 yards, I believe, if you're going to go into Foxborough and win in the playoffs. They need to give him the ball, and he has to have one big run at some point in this game.
So we're all set. Tennessee and New England as the playoffs continue on CBS in a moment.